welcome to Julian's Garden. I hope you're doing well and beautiful weather in Canberra, Australia today. I have been busy in the garden. I am just sitting down now and I thought that I'm gonna film video to share with you how to grow betel leaf in Canberra, Australia. And let me show you the plant first. They are like this. So betel leaf, they originally come from Vietnam and come from Thailand and very famous in Southeast Asian cooking. And we use a lot in like raw or in flavoring or even in cook. We wrap in like pork mince or beef mince and we seasoning them in and we fry them and dip it like nước chấm or fish sauce. It's just beautiful. And today I want to share my experience growing them with you. So this edible betel leaves, the botanical names is Pepper Samantosum, and please don't mix up with another type betel. It's called pepper betel, and that type betel we got in Vietnam as well, and they grow more like in Quang Minh Vai. And that's and why this one it grow more like wild cover. This one grow between 60 to 90 centimeter high. 2 years ago, I grew this type betel leaf before, and I grew them like under my carports, and I left them outside, and I just want to test how much cold the betel leaf plant can withstand. And I left them until 5 degrees, and they were still looking good. I left them until 1 and 2 degrees Celsius during the night, and after that, I went out the day after that, and they all shiver and they dead. And I couldn't save it, so that's why I know they don't like when the temperature went down below 5 degrees Celsius. So I recommend you have to keep them warm in the winter. And I recommend if you live in the cold climate like I do or I live, and I recommend you grow them in container, and then when the weather cold or get cold and toward the winter, I recommend you move them into your heated greenhouse or move them indoor, like I move my plant indoor. And this betel leaf plant, I placed them in south-facing window, and they got around 2 hours of direct sunlight, and on the rest of the day they got filter light in my house. And sometimes but make sure you don't leave your betel leaf plant very close next to your windowsill, because the heat of the grass will burn the leaves of the plant. And sometimes if it's raining and warm temperature and like around even 13 or 14 degrees Celsius like today, and it's sunny like this, I often bring the plant outside. I hold the plant so it just dust the plants away, and I bring the plant inside my house for the night. So yeah, and I know that so I've been growing this and watching this, and I know they have been doing so well. You can see a lot of new leaf here and new leaf here, new leaf here, and a lot of shoot underneath this as well. So I know that they are happy. So the other day I went to Bunnings and I saw this ones, and so that's why I bought this. So because I know now I can keep this plant alive and I can keep this plant happy. So I know in the future, a few more months, I can grow this plant from the cutting, but it's nice and it's not too expensive. So it's a very constant effect now. So I can just grow them or put them up into bigger container, and I can have it leaf very soon. So this betel leaf plant, they like to be planted in part shade area. They don't like to be planted in full sun, and they like moist, moderately wet soil as well for them to produce a lot of leaves, especially the big leaf like this. So this big leaf I can cut into half, and I can roll them with 2 rows, and I put the filling in there. While the little one on the top like this, I can just make only 1, but this big one I can cut into 2, and I roll them. And they like to have a moist, their soil moist as moderately moist as well, and they don't like to be waterlogged at all. So be mindful about that. So if you want to grow them from the stem or from the cutting, do it in the spring or in the summer because they root out very quick with the warm temperature. But also if you do it in the late summer, like a little bit too late for them or for the plant to establish and before they have a chance to grow and before the cold temperature arrive. And so yeah, just cut the stem below the leaf node, put in a jar of the water and change the water regularly and every 5 or a week, every 5 days or a week, and then you just keep the jar in the neutral light, not too in the direct sunlight though, because the sun will dry out the stem or make the stem dry and before they have a chance to root out. So yeah, when the roots they are more established and you just pot them on, keep in them in the shady area, and when the plant more established after that, and you can move them in the area that got fewer hours of direct sunlight. So this plants, origin plant I got in here that I grew them from the cutting, and the cutting I bought you know, when I go shopping in the Asian store, and then I just use that stem and I pop it with them. And make sure you feed them sometime as well because we have a long winter, like 6 months or so. So it's nice to feed them sometime as well. Like normally I just use no release fertilizer for the citrus or for both fertilizer as well. I just use them sprinkling around their root ball. And another thing, they kind of like neutral soil as well. So don't plant them in very alkaline soil because their leaf can turn to yellow, or they can't take the nutrient from the soil and the leaf can turn to yellow. So I think that is for the video today. I hope that you enjoy the video, and if you like to go betel leaf to eat for cooking or making salad or something like that, it's perfect. And of course you can definitely to grow them in temperate Australia or cool temperate climate. So thank you so much for watching and see you next video. Bye bye.